ATSB.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Good, thank you.
Thank you. Australian Transport Safety Bureau. Investigations of incidents for recreational aviation. Can the Bureau outline your responsibilities for the investigation of serious aviation incidents and fatalities?
Yes, thank you, Senator. Angus Mitchell, Chief Commissioner of the ATSB. We investigate in accordance with the Act, the Transport Safety Investigation Act 2003. Also, I operate under a statement of expectation set by the government, and that gives us a list of priorities of how we investigate with the resources that we have. So there are certain benchmarks in terms of serious incidents and accidents, and that's across rail, aviation and maritime. Some of those are defined within our understanding signatory to ICAO in international protocols, equally to the IMO in maritime. And into rail, we don't have the overarching body as such in rail.
So I know we've just pushed for time, so
Certainly, Senator.
I'll put what I can on notice, but I do need to get certain questions. Does Recreational Aviation Australia receive any support from Australian Transport Safety Bureau for the activities they conduct, such as supporting state police and coroners' investigations into serious aviation incidents?
We support them insofar as in a number of matters, certainly on technical expertise. If there are technical matters or matters that we need to, whether materials failure, etc., that we have that technical capacity, we can offer support. Equally, we partner with RMIT in Melbourne and run a Transport Safety Investigator course, and there are spaces offered on that for them to attend. But in terms of their responsibilities with investigations, that is a question for them. Generally, my understanding it's on a voluntary basis that they may assist police and coroners. In terms of transport safety investigations, quite often there are a number of investigations that can go on concurrently. There can be ours, which are a no-blame safety investigation. You can have coronial inquiries, you can have others. Please.
Can I go to actually your Act and your legislation where it outlines the type of investigations you would undertake? When it says the transport vehicle being destroyed or damaged, the transport vehicle being abandoned, it doesn't actually say whether that is civil, recreational, commercial. It just says the transport vehicle. So are you making the argument here tonight, Mr Mitchell, that you don't deal with recreational transport vehicles, you only deal with...
So, to answer that, and I'll put a bit of context, we receive around 8,000 notifiable incidents every year across the three modes. We have resources to investigate approximately 60 investigations. So we have a prioritisation.
So it's a resourcing issue.
Well, there is a resourcing. We certainly don't investigate every incident in transport safety. We do have a priority list which allows us to prioritise what comes across our desks as to what we would investigate and not.
So Recreational Aviation Australia recently declined to investigate a fatal accident in Kaibong, Queensland, due to the burden these investigations were putting on the organisation. Has the Bureau had any discussion with Recreational Aviation Australia about their resourcing concerns?
So I've certainly had discussions with RAOs over that particular incident and others. There are a number of incidents. I think in that particular sector there is anywhere between 6 to 10 fatal accidents generally per year. Now the recent decision by RAOs not to investigate there is certainly one for them. But in terms of our priority list, our priorities do lie with general greatest benefit for travelling public and sport, recreational, experimental aircraft are lower down on our list.
So, I mean, that's significant service that's now no longer to support police and coroners into the future. Recognising the resourcing concerns, have you asked the Minister for more resources in the upcoming budget round?
We are certainly in discussions with the department around our resourcing and expectations. Our expectations need to be matched with resourcing, so it has been a long established position that we do not investigate in that recreational space, and that's been since 2014, since the Foresight Review was conducted.
So the Minister would actually have to change the expectations for you to actually do that. Is that your argument here?
I think it would be a combination of changing expectations or funding and potentially...
Well, let's hope the Minister funds you appropriately so you can assist recreational, aviation, Australia with their coronial assistance. And I apologies we couldn't spend more time, but I'll have questions on notice. Thank you, Mr Mitchell.
You're welcome, Senator.
Thank you, Mr Mitchell. I'll let you escape. Sorry to keep you here so long for that short time, but
Happy to
Thank
stay
you.
longer. We can
Yeah.
go past 11.
Oh.
Happy.
your call. I don't have control over this.
No,
You won't be
I know.
staying 1 second later than 11 o'clock, I can guarantee you.
How do you propose that
Because I'll
under
be
the
shutting it down
standing
11
orders?
o'clock. Thanks, Mr Mitchell.
You're welcome, thank you.
Thank you.
Play that
Right,
game.
Western